What Multiples, I am back with another video. You're in chapter 12 of the JoJoLands. This is a pretty interesting chapter. Let's get going into the character's motivation. So, without delay, let's get into the chapter. So we open up with narration about a volcano that's sort of dome. A volcano on a small island in Hawaii. Where, as we see, it's considered active, even though it lasted about in 1801, early 19th century. But then Japan, oh, it's America. Sorry. That's annoying. Anyway, that enemy stand user is actually let me just do this over. The enemy stand, so that enemy was actually riding on his dirt bike down there with his brother. That's good. His brother suddenly disappeared. Finds a strange hole. So we come back to present day at the airport. Dragon is looking for a souvenir for her mother. Jojo asks what type of music he's into. Yeah, but Parko comes in to correct him, saying that's more. You should ask. That's only. That should not be the one in the ass. Basically, ask his name and name, age, and why he asks his name and age. His fiance's name is Charming Man. No kidding. He's 21, the oldest of the group. Also, make a question I have mistakenly made in one of the other videos I did on this part. I thought JoJo was the young protagonist, but no, he shares that with Jono from part 5. Both being 15 protagonists. Yeah, at the time, Jono was the youngest protagonist in the entirety of JoJo. I was like 13 during the events of part 4. So basically, he was born 1 year after Josuke in the 1980s. Sorry. Hang on. Probably for this spin. I don't know why it does that. Anyway. Anyway, Spacey's motivation on why he's after the rock. Basically, he comes from a small island where no water is there. There's no water, no lake or anything. Even when it does rain, it just absorbs it. And the rocks just suddenly appeared one day. But he's not Rohan's enemy at all. So this guy's not part of any faction so far. So he's just these single guy. So basically, they haven't come across the different threat yet. So after that, Joe. Hey. Dragona, as a shady salesman shows up with a lot of watches in his jacket. It turns out he actually has the exact watch that Dragona found in the shops. It gave him, so they managed to get it for like $30. So yes, now time to fly home. With Charming Man coming along for the ride. So let's explore a bit more of his past. As immediately got asked for some help, but the helpers just accused it. I was trying to stress that aren't really good people really. bunch of assholes that just want money to search. Also, just accusing him of his brother's disappearance. Because he has a criminal record. He has a bit of a criminal record as he did a traffic violation the previous year. Oh, that was a mistake of his. But he learned from that. And he will never do that to his brother. He never hurt him or anything. They argue, yes, that's what siblings do. Yeah. Everybody. So, his brother seems to be lost in some type of cave. Sorry. And after that, his brother never showed up again. Possibly dead. And well, he is despite Rohan's or see Rohan pick up those rocks. Mostly he put those rocks might have helped him by his brother. So anyway, the guy returned to Ohio and Portobello May Q. Sorry. You know, she does question though. She does question him though. She does question him about the 6 hours. How she has some contacts with the police and no reports of any fees or anything. Though she's not an idiot. She knows they're hiding something for her. Well, they technically are, but they didn't know if they should have told her or not. But she just put the diamond in the safe. But they demonstrate the rock's power as the diamond appears in front of her. That's when you need to explain all kinds of things to her. Also mention about Charming Man. She's intrigued by this. About to use it to her advantage. Sorry. As the chapter ends on a cliff. As the chapter ends there. Great art. I gotta say, Charming Man's gonna be an interesting character and become part of the main cast. Do you know they're gonna add more characters to the cast later down the line? I don't know if we're gonna have more characters to the cast later down the line. We'll see. But we only spent like seven chapters with just these characters. Well, technically 6, since they didn't put until chapter 2. But you get my point. So it's pretty interesting that they added a bit of characters so quickly. So I'm curious to know what they're going to be doing if Rocky will add more characters in the future. Possibility, who knows? But who knows? Maybe Charming Man may actually get killed off later down the line towards the final arc. Sacrifice for his brother or something. Let's just guess now. We'll just have to wait and see how that goes. But thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed my content, please want to see more of this great channel. Hey, look at your bell, all the videos because of I'll see you guys video for chapters 13 through 24. Yes, I just make most of the thing review and spend the afternoon, evening reviewing the Super Sentai cover and stuff. Or tomorrow, I delay the tomorrow reviews of that for Monday. So, thank you. I'll see you guys next time. Later. Bye. Cause jump out.